So a friend of ours was getting rid of an old wooden bed and they asked if we wanted it to make something out of. So I said, sure, why not? So here it is, and I'm going to attempt to build a bench out of it. So let me walk you through my plan and we'll see if this makes sense. So here's the headboard, which I'm going to use for the back of the bench. And then we have the side rails right here, which I'm going to use for the seat of the bench. Now, the side rails have the place where the slats would go across right here, which is going to have to be separated from this to make it flat on both sides to build the seat out of. And then I can use this as reinforcing wood for anything I need. So we have two of those. Now on each end they have these metal clip pieces, which I'm going to have to take off as well to make a nice flush end of each end of the bench. And then we have the footboard. Now for this I'm going to cut sections of this up to make the side of the bench. So basically I'm going to cut it on the third one in, right here, and then on the third one in from this side, right here, here and here. So this will form the two sides, basically giving you 4 legs. And then we will put a little cross piece here and here, and that will hopefully make the cross pieces for where the bench seat will be, if that makes any sense. Now, yep, this is dirty, hasn't been cleaned. I don't want to spend much time cleaning it right now because I want to see if my idea works first. Then once it's together, we can sand it all down and finish it and paint it and all that good stuff. So I guess the first thing to do is to cut out all the pieces and see if they all line up. Alright, so as you can see, this is the end of the bed frame, and so I'm going to cut this section off, which is going to make a side. So I've clamped a straight piece of 2x4 here as a saw guide, so I can saw straight the way across it, and then I'm going to do the same on the other end, and that will give us our 2 sides. Exact same situation. Square it up, clamp in the 2x4, line up the saw, make sure the guide is pressed firmly against and you're nicely clamped, and away we go. And here we are, folks. We are now left with the 2 pieces that will form the sides and the front legs. Taking a closer look at the pieces that I'm going to use for the actual seat of the bench, it's going to be very difficult to get this piece off here where the box spring would sit in the bed, so I'm actually going to leave it on. I tried getting this off, but it is well stuck on there. And I think it's just going to end up breaking the board. So I'm actually going to leave it on, and it's going to make this a lot tougher, give it more strength. What I'll do is just at each end where it connects to the seat, or the sides rather, is I'll just cut a notch out with the jigsaw right here so that it's flush, and we'll be able to make a nice tight connection at each end. Isn't it now starting to look like a bench? So now that I've got the end pieces on, we can start trying to figure out how to put the seat on. And I'm thinking what I'm going to do is use this spare piece of 2x4 I have right here and cut it down to fit the inside from here to here. And instead of doing it this way, because it looks too high, if I put it like this, like that, see how it's too high? So I'm actually going to turn it like that so that the bench can sort of sit inside, and I'll attach it through from this side. So Let's get some measurements taken and cut 2 pieces, one for here and one for this side, and then we can measure out how long the seating is going to be and start cutting our seat. Alright, now that the side pieces are on, we can measure the cross pieces and cut them. Don't forget, we need to take out a little section right here so that this weird cross piece will fit around the side pieces here and make the bench seat flush. So if we take a look now, you can see that I have cut out a section right here and at the other end too, so that this will now sit flush just like that. It's time now to line up the pieces and screw them on. Alright, I'm now going to work on finishing it up with the sander, and then we're going to get to painting it. So there we go, guys, we have finished sanding and painting it. It looks really nice. I think it turned out pretty good. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below if you think I could have done anything different, or yeah, what do you think of the project? It's going to sit here in our backyard and be a part of the backyard clutter that we have now. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this gave you some inspiration to build something out of something else, or just get creative with different things. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram as well, Positive Pandamonium. Check out all our other videos. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a great one.